In the left's latest attempts to cancel conservatives, the Second Amendment and its biggest supporters are under attack. White House correspondent Jenn Pellegrino has the reaction from Trump campaign senior advisor Jenna Ellis.
Just a few minutes ago, my office filed a lawsuit against the National Rifle Association to dissolve the organization in its entirety.
Joining me now is Jenna Ellis, senior advisor to the Trump campaign and attorney to the president. Jenna, great to have you with us today.
Thanks so much for having me. Always appreciate joining me.
Oh, thank you so much. I want to get to the big news today coming out of New York. The attorney general there is suing to dissolve the NRA. Jenna, what does the timing of an announcement like this signal to you?
Yeah, I think that this is a politically motivated lawsuit, like so many other things coming out of New York from, Democrat leadership that, of course, don't appreciate and value the Second Amendment, and so they've been targeting the NRA for quite a while. And I have to tell you, Jen, that the mainstream media is only reporting one lawsuit, and in fact, there's also another lawsuit that alleges First Amendment violations against Letitia James, against the NRA, and cites support from a lot of prestigious legal scholars. And so the NRA actually has a viable, I think, complaint here to show that they've been politically targeted, and that this is really just an attempt to stifle their organization of a lot of genuine patriots who really value our Second Amendment freedoms that are, of course, a pre-political, God-given fundamental right that our Second Amendment obligates government to preserve and protect. That's not going on in New York.
Couldn't these, from a legal standpoint, couldn't these, accounting concerns that they have, couldn't they be addressed in another way?
Absolutely, and I think that that's a really good point that, this, of course, with the Attorney General coming out and saying she has a really big statement and making this such a big press issue, rather than going and trying to resolve any potential issues with the NRA, trying to recognize their right of association. I mean, this isn't something that has to be done through such a visible media presence. You also wonder, is it really just a PR stunt?
Yeah, and one final thing, Jenna, the president reacted to the news today. He said under Joe Biden, you'd have no police, no guns. What's your reaction to this as far as potentially Joe Biden, obviously, in the running for president?
Well, yeah, I think that Joe Biden should have to answer the questions about, what does he think? It's like President Trump has sat down with, Chris Wallace and Jonathan Swan and all of these people that are definitely not Trump supporters, definitely not friendly interviews. And I'd love to see Joe Biden sit down for an hour and answer some of these tough questions and answer to the American people, are you committed to protecting the Second Amendment? Because, of course, if he's honest, he'll have to say no. He has Beto O'Rourke, that is the champion of let's take away everyone's guns, and putting all of these liberal leftists into his administration, and hopefully he will not get one. And all of the defunding the police, he absolutely is in support of that. To redirect funds out of the police is absolutely defunding them. He can't just have a play on words like that. You look at the over 100-page manifest that is the Joe Biden plan. It is a Marxist revolution that is designed to destroy America, our pillars of society, including the church and the family, the civil government, and our law enforcement. That's why President Trump is the champion of law and order and making sure that we are protected and preserved in our fundamental God-given rights, and our Constitution will survive for ourselves and our next generation. And we absolutely need 4 more years of President Trump in office.
Yeah, and we'll look forward to Joe Biden answering those questions. If not in an interview, then hopefully he'll answer to the president himself in an upcoming debate. Jenna Ellis, so great to have you with us.
Thanks. Looking forward to those debates.
Yes.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.